What's good, YouTube, and welcome to another KaibaHacksDartz Yu-Gi-Oh video. Today we're coming at you with another DIY project, and this is how to make ghost rares, UV rares. Of course, you can do this for any trading card game. If you want to make your chaotic cards into some UV rares, go ahead. You know, Pokemon, Magic the Gathering. But today we're just going to show you how to do it for Yu-Gi-Oh, but this project, like I said, could be done with any card. So what you're going to need is your cards, of course, a soft kind of sleeve, one of these like double-sided clear sleeves. You know, usually if you order singles or if you get singles at like a card shop, they'll put it in this. And then you're going to need a hard plastic top loader, preferably a clean one, or if you've used it for this project before, it will have a clean side to it that you can reuse. You're going to need some Ziploc bags, possibly a sleeve. If you don't have one of these softer ones, you can use a normal sleeve to replace it. And then you're going to need some scissors, and black tape if you have it. If not, you should be able to get away with lighter colors. Just maybe try and double layer it, or you might need some small tape as well, just to make it a little bit more convenient for one part. So what you're gonna do is take your card. We got Light Force Sword. I think that'll look pretty cool. Ghost Rare, UV Rare. We're gonna put it inside our sleeve here, right to the bottom. Then we're gonna take the clean side and make sure you've done this. I have done this before, I just don't know where the cards are, but this is my little kit for it, I guess you would say. And we're going to put it in just enough that there is some overhang of the sleeve. So that way we can fold that down and keep this card from moving in place. So we're going to fold that over, grab a little bit of our small tape. Like I said, you could just use big tape for this, but I like to use something that isn't too permanent. This tape works pretty well. And just lay it across there. Sometimes I'll do a little double here. You don't want too much on there, so don't go wild with it, because this will have to come off eventually, of course. So there we go, we got it in place. It ain't moving. She's steady. And then we're gonna take our black tape or whatever else you have. And like I said, if it's something that the light's gonna get through, you're gonna want to double layer it. You're gonna take a piece that is long enough, about the length of the card art, but obviously you can go past it. Not that big of a deal. You can cut it off after. And you're going to put it right to the edge of the card art's thing. You know, you want to go inside of this line, not on the outside of that line. And that's what it'll look like. You can try and line them up perfect, get perfect size, but I like to have a little bit of overhang. Obviously, you have to cover the complete card, except for the card art. Kind of tackify that. And then we're going to do it to the sides. Sorry. Just a little easier to cut the tape off camera here. Doesn't have to be super perfect. And also, I'd recommend, obviously, don't do this with super expensive cards unless you're willing to risk it. And there will be a difference depending on, you know, different cards on what kind of what gets taken by the light, because we are going to leave these out in the sun to essentially bake the color off. And some colors will go first before others. It's just kind of how the UV rays hit it. I won't go too in-depth on which colors will kind of show through and which colors will kind of be taken. But the longer you leave them out there, the more kind of ghost rare-y they will become. Next, we're going to cut off the edges, but I do like to leave the top and just kind of fold that over on itself, just so there's something to pull off the tape at the end. And then you can just kind of trim the edges. Obviously, don't cut into your card. These aren't the best scissors for it, but I'll just kind of hack her off. You can essentially just kind of cut and rip if it's duct tape, because it will just kind of follow that line. like that. Try and get that little edge nub. This part, like I said, does not have to be perfect. As long as it's covering the card, you should be good. My scissors are all gunked up from cutting duct tape. And now you're left with essentially the same thing as these. And then you're going to take a Ziploc bag, place that inside. Make sure you get all that air out. And we're going to do a bit of a fold up once we do that. Seal her up. And then you can just kind of fold her down. And now your card is going to be safe from the elements. And you're just going to set it out somewhere where it can sit in place. You know, maybe put a rock or something like it's an MRE on top of it. And you're essentially good. And just let it bake. Could take a week, could take a month. Depends how, you know, intense the sun rays are where you have it and how long it's in the sun. But slowly over time, you will see it start to fade. And this will just be the part 1 of this video. We will come back maybe a week or 2 when we start to see a little bit of change. And we can compare to what they used to look like. But like I said, same thing. We'll just throw Wing Karibo and Donzalug into some bags. And these will take some time and cook into UV Ghost Ray Rare, UV Rare, Ghost Rare. You can do this in the winter if you do get some sun. And obviously if you had some kind of maybe like a UV lamp, you would possibly be able to do this as well. But you want to make sure those bags are sealed well. You could always, if you are worried about it, you know, you have enough time to kind of pay attention to them, go out and take them out when you know rain's coming, like move them out of the environment, the elements. But this is essentially all you need to get them into that UV Ghost Rare look. And like I said, it'll take different colors. You'll get different results. Now, I don't know what it'll look like if you did it with a Shatterfoil or an already Ghost Rared card. Like an actual Ghost Rare. It may come out looking even crazier or worse. But you never really know until you try it. So it's good to test maybe a common version or something that maybe looks similar, has similar colors. If you're going to test like if you're going to do it on an expensive card. Test some stuff before and see how it works out. But like I said, I will come back with a part 2, part 3, seeing what the progress on these is in the sun. I'm just going to leave them out on my shed's roof. Like I said, with a rock or some stuff covering, just holding them down so they don't blow away. And so that they're, you know, card art facing up. Other than that, you should be pretty good. And make sure to check out my how to make custom Shatterfoil videos, of course. And, you know, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that little notification bell so you know when future videos are coming out. Other than that, thanks for watching. Peace.